Hello, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and let's do some painting. Hello, welcome to my latest video. Hope you're keeping well. On Sunday the 29th of January, something like that. I know it's January and I know it's Sunday, but I think it's the 29th. Anyway, I'm going to be painting on this stretch canvas. So it's 24 by 18 inches. Put a layer of gesso on, which has dried quite nicely. And you know, same as all of this week just gone, I've got no palette cam with my phone being broken. I've got a story behind that which I'll tell you in a minute. But anyway, I've got my glass tabletop palette. I'll have to describe what's on it in a sort of exciting and inspiring way without the palette cam, so I do apologise. So, excuse the dog barking already. Bloody Bob Ross doesn't have this problem. He stopped. Right, I've got some, you know, they're in the lounge and I put some music on for them, which works, you know, keeps them chill, but occasionally, Norman in particular, he does chirping. So apologies if that happens. So anyway, glass palette. I don't know why I'm tapping on it because you can't see it without the palette cam. But anyway, got some Payne's Grey on there, and I'll list the colours here. I've got some red ochre, I've got some olive green, I've got, what's the word, raw sienna there. I've got Indian yellow, I've got a little bit of phthalo blue and titanium white. Now, into the titanium white, I kind of separated it and mixed a tiny bit of phthalo blue into titanium white with a dash of Indian yellow, makes a nice sky colour. And to my olive green, I've just put a little dash of red ochre in that and some raw sienna, make a nice earthy colour. And that's that. So anyway, we'll crack on. I'm just going to give my brush a quick dry because I've just washed it. Just need to make sure I don't get any water on my oil paints because we'll end up with bubbles and an oil slick all over my canvas, which has happened before. Right then, let's go. So I'm going to use my long-handled filbert brush. Nice big canvas so I can really wave my arms about. And move my chair back. Again, it just helps move my arms about a bit. Rather than being sat too close, it's a bit fiddly. So holding the end, and I can be nice loose and expressive. That is the plan. So let's go. Just get some of that linseed oil and a bit of this olive green, red ochre mix that I've got, and start doing. Right, just a bit of a horizon to start with. Yeah, yesterday, well last night, I was absolutely flipping livid. You know, I've lost my phone, well not lost my phone, I've broken it. So, which many of you know about because I might have mentioned it in previous videos a few times. But anyway, last night my mum messaged saying that my dad might have been scammed on WhatsApp. And, you know, I wasn't too concerned about it. You know, someone trying to sell him something or trying to get money or whatever, you know. So she said, phone me straight away as soon as you can. So I did. I phoned my mum and we got talking about everything else, you know, like work and my phone and painting and all the rest of it. And she didn't mention the the scamming incident, we didn't go into that, because I could hear my dad in the background and my brother and various other family members. So there was no mention of the scam, and I'd forgotten about it while we were talking. So we were there talking, and my mum were chatting away, but there was long pauses going on, which I thought was strange. It was a bit odd at the time, because believe me, my mum don't pause. So there's quite long pauses, and she was asking me questions and things. And as I said, I'd forgotten about the scam thing, and so I just carried on talking. But so anyway, we finished chatting, and spoke about my phone being broken and everything else, and that was that. So yeah, goodbye, see you soon. But I thought it was strange, because she were pausing while she were talking. It was quite measured responses, and my wife got home not long after that. I think she'd been out somewhere, and I said, Mum messaged saying that Dad had been scammed or something on WhatsApp. And she looked, yeah, he has. Because someone, I'd broke my phone, and someone had sent a message my dad saying, "Hi Dad, I don't suppose you can lend me £2,000 because I've crashed the car. I was drink driving." Now, one thing, I don't really drink. My last drink was like Boxing Day. So yeah, I just, I'm not a teetotaler. I just don't drink. Don't like the bloody taste of it. So and also, if I did drink, I don't drink drive because my parents raised me not to. So yeah, she said, this message said, hi Dad, I don't suppose you can lend me £2,000. I was drink driving, and I crashed the car. Now, my dad being my dad, who'd do anything for me, he really is so special. He'd jump to help me without thinking, whatever the circumstances, he'd help me. He always has done, and he's always been there. If something goes pear-shaped, he'd help without blinking an eyelid. And he went, yeah, and sent this. Now, I think the WhatsApp message started with something like, yeah, I broke my phone. This is my new number. Can you lend me £2,000? And of course, Dad did, because that's the person he is. Not realising that, because it was transpired after that, it was so convincing. It it was in my language, if you like, And it's the sort of thing I'd do, is lose my phone or break it. I'm always doing things to my phone. So he believed it and sent this money, bloody £2,000. And so I was absolutely spitting ruddy feathers when I found out. I really was. Because when I start spitting feathers, people tend to know about it. Because my eyes go black and my voice goes down a couple of octaves. And, think of Al Pacino, but with a Derbyshire accent, When I blow my stack, God almighty, I go. But, I'm furious. So, yeah, I spoke to my dad and spoke to my brother. My brother reassured me. He said, it's one of them things, you can't do anything about it. It can happen to anyone. Because I was furious that someone would pretend to be me and say to my dad that I was drink driving, when clearly I bloody wasn't, and that it'd been done out of £2,000 in my name. So anyway, I had kittens, I was spitting feathers. I didn't go quite Al Pacino, but yeah, I wasn't amused. But yeah, the bloody swines really are. Who does such a thing? Now, my dad isn't particularly old, you know, isn't elderly, and he's all with it and everything, you know. He's, you know, got plenty of wherewithal about him to know that, you know, it was a scam, and he knew straight away. As soon as he sent the money, he thought, oh crap. But yeah, he's got the wherewithal to go, no, hang on a minute. But because he thought it were me, he just jumped and, you know, helped me, you know, without thinking. Which is great, you know, he's always been there to help. Should I need him. But yeah, he's hopefully the bank are going to sort it out. But anyway, put that to bed, that's aside, and we'll carry on painting as I'm banging on a bit. So yeah, while I was nattering, just done a bit of a landscape, thrown some, that's quite interesting edge there. There's a little something there which is useful, could be building or something, bit of a rock. So let's carry on. Right, so I think about this sky. And that puts my sky colour on, just up there. Oh, it's not particularly sky coloured. It's a bit greeny, browny blue. So I didn't wipe my brush properly with the kitchen towel. But might be interesting. Oh, try and remember to hold my brush at the very end. Anyway, yeah, hope you're all keeping well. It's been a lovely day over Wales today. It's been nice. Went to RSPB this morning where I volunteer, which was good. I do enjoy going there. Doesn't do to sit in a studio all the time painting, although it would be nice. I've got to do a bit of peopling from time to time. Yeah, I can live with that brown smudge, it's not too bad. Might get a bit more Indian yellow, just whack it up there. Perhaps a bit up here as well. Just check my camera's actually on, which it is. So yeah, some bloody horrible people about in the world, there really is. You know, I can imagine, you know, if someone was quite frail and elderly, perhaps with dementia, what it'd do to them. Just wrecks lives. You know, my dad, you know, he's able to process it and reason with it, you know, and everything else. But, you know, if someone was, you know, a lot older than my dad, it must have a devastating effect on them. Yeah, some bloody scum about. Just beggars belief. Anyway, I'll shut up about it now. It'll take a bit of time to do that sky, but it's not looking too bad. It's just nice with a long handled brush. Get some nice shapes going on, nice movements and things. Right, I'll come back to that in a minute. Let's have a think about this foreground. I wonder if I just wipe that away like that. And there's a bit of parallel lines going on because of the wooden batten that's supporting the canvas at the back. It's reasonable, well, I keep saying reasonably, it's quite a big canvas. So, you know, it has a supporting post in the middle. Just wipe away a bit there. Down here maybe. So I'll try and cover up, try and hide that button a bit. I might switch to my flat brush just to speed the scale up a bit, so you're not sitting through hours of me just doing swirly motions. I'll just put that up there. A bit more yellow. Not too bad. And I might just put a bit of Payne's grey up here as well. It's darkened things off a little. Excuse that horrible rectangle. It's the shadow of that. Just bring this sky down a bit. It doesn't matter if it merges with the horizon. Kind of helps a bit. Getting there nicely. Sorry, my shoulder keeps getting in the way. Not bad. Bit more Payne's grey perhaps. Canvas is a bit loose on the easel, but never mind. Tighten things up a bit. There we go. Just drag some of that Payne's grey down a little. Just a touch, that's all it needs. So yeah, let's sped the sky up a little bit. I'll come back to that in a mo. Just use my fingers as well. Right then, it's looking quite stormy. Where's my long handle brush? Oh, there it is. Right, let's sort this out a bit. Might get some Payne's grey, bit of red ochre. Just sort that out a little. bit of Indian yellow as well. It's not horrendously bad. Just wipe away a patch again just there, just create some light. Not bad. Same there as well. Right, get some more yellow, just put that there. It just hides the lines from the batten a bit. There's a bit of red ochre on my brush as well as that yellow, so it's quite nice. Not bad. Might churn up that foreground a bit. Or the horizon, I should say. I might even get rid of that hill, just see what happens. Yeah, it's quite nice because the red ochre's just leapt into the sky a bit. It's a nice combination with the Indian yellow there. That line in the distance is quite handy, that pale band. Not bad. Might do some more churning up down here. It creates an impression of distance. A few lumps and bumps of hills there. Quite nice. I might bring that down a bit. Just gives the impression of just something going on over there. Yeah, it's not bad. Right, I'm not going to overdo it at this stage. Let's sort that bit out, I think. Might get my flat brush again. Just give it a quick wipe. With the old paper towel. What colour? I'll get some of this, got a bit of Payne's Grey, some red ochre, and a bit of raw sienna as well. Just go like that, see what happens. Let's have a look. Raw sienna again. Just create some rocks or whatever up there. Might get a bit more Payne's Grey on my palette. Keep chipping away. Yeah, it's quite nice. There's a lot of movement going on. It's not bad. There we go. Just bring that line down a bit. That puts something there. Could be anything, could be a rock. Looking nice and stormy. Put some up there as well. Oh, there's Norman again. My apologies. Hello, Norman. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's have a think about this area here. Oh, I apologise for that. Dogs barking. I never let them near my studio, because dogs and paintings don't mix. Particularly with, you know, oil paint and things. If they get hold of a tube and get into that, it'll be vet spills and things. That gets some Indian yellow. Just plonk it there, just from my fingers. Just creates a bit of movement, a bit of light over there. Not bad. That isn't bad at all. And a bit of light there maybe. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Just thinking out loud, I wonder if just grab a bit of Payne's Grey, just go like that with it. It's just something there, and just go like that with my finger. Some distant, could be a distant ridge or something. Just gives the eye something to do. I'll do the same again up there. Just gentle, and again with finger. Yeah, not bad. I am quite pleased with that. Isn't bad at all. Distant cliffs or rocks or something. Yeah, not bad. I am pleased. Let's put a bit more Indian yellow there. It's my finger. I am pleased. Maybe some Payne's Grey just there, just to darken that area off a bit. I think we're just about dandy. I hope you like. Let me know in the comments. Speaking of comments, apologies if I don't get back to, I always reply to everybody. But apologies if it takes me a while, because I get that many comments. And it does, because I've got, I work as well as painting and all the rest of it. So it does take me a while to reply, but I do reply eventually. It might take days, weeks, months. I might be able to reply straight away, but it does take time. But I do really appreciate all of your feedback. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, I think we're nearly there with that. Now, I might just, have a bit more of a play off camera. Probably had enough of me by now. But I think we're just about there. So, thank you so much for watching. It does mean a lot. I'll get rid of that horrible shadow. So, yeah, that'll do me. It is a painting. Got a nice interesting ridgeline over there. Got a couple of rocks and things going on. Might sort that edge out. I always finish and then see something else. So I might go like that. Just a bit of a cliff edge. But anyway, we are there. So I hope you like. Again, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you if you already have. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.